Good morning. Today is Thursday, May the 14th, 2020. This video might look a little bit different. It's recorded on my phone and it's a little different than how I usually do, so I can't flip the screen around. So when I show you something out of my book, it's gonna look kind of backwards, so I'm gonna take a picture of it later and I'll put it up underneath the video, okay? So I apologize for that. Yesterday we talked about supply. The supply is how much of a good or service can be provided. Today I want to talk to you about another economic term, which is demand. And the demand is how much something is wanted or needed. So demand is desire and ability to purchase goods or services. When there is a low supply of goods or services, there is a high demand. And then when there is a very high supply of goods and services of a certain good or service, there's a lower demand. Okay. So, if you think about, if you demand something from somebody, you're wanting it, right? If I said, I'm demanding that you bring me a pencil, right? I'm telling you to bring me a pencil. So, the demand for a product or for a service is how much people want that product or that service, okay? So we actually have a really good example in our lives right now. I'm sure some of you have probably heard your parents talk about it, or maybe even been to the stores with them and seen that the toilet paper is selling out everywhere. So there was a very high demand for toilet paper because when people knew we were going to be quarantined and at our homes for a while, people started stocking up on this. And the suppliers, the people that make the toilet paper, could not get enough toilet paper into the stores quick enough for all the people that were buying it. So the demand went very high, right? The demand for toilet paper went up and the supplies went down. There was not enough toilet paper to stock the shelves, okay? So I notice when I go to the grocery store even now, or I'm at Walmart or Target or something, that sometimes the aisles for the toilet paper are empty. So the demand for toilet paper was very high at this time. So I'm going to give you the challenge to make a chart, make a T-chart with two sides. One side, you're going to write items that have a low demand, okay? And one side, write items that have a high demand. I made my chart. Like I said, I'll put a picture of it under there because I know it looks backwards. I put the toilet paper under the high demand. Something that I think right now, your parents have probably noticed this. You wouldn't notice it, but gas. There's been a low demand for gas because a lot of people are not traveling to work. And so gasoline prices are down very low because there's a very low demand on it. Okay, so they have lots of gasoline at the gas stations because people aren't having to drive and go very many places. So that's something you could put on your low demand side. You might have to talk to your parents to try to come up with some ideas of some goods or services that there is a high demand for right now. And you can also think about maybe different seasons or times of the year, because as I was brainstorming, I thought about, I know one time at Christmas time, I went out to find Christmas lights. I wanted white Christmas lights, and there was a high demand for them because I could not find anywhere in Charlotte. And this was a couple weeks before Christmas. So I thought about writing that down on my sheet, white Christmas lights, and just putting that the demand for them was very high, but it was at Christmas time. White Christmas lights. And then I'm going to put at Christmas time. So the demand would not be high right now, but at that point it was. So I added that to my list as well, but then I wrote under it like at Christmas time. So have fun with this task, guys, and I look forward to seeing your work. And the secret letter for today is I. Secret letter for today, for the code word for tomorrow, is I. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye.